This one is called Ego Eradicator or Eagle Pose. So it helps us to elevate and soar higher than the weight of the ego. So we're going to bring the arms out to 60 degrees for this, straight out to the sides, allowing the shoulders just to lock back in there. Not lock, but just nestle back in there. So even if you have neck or shoulder things going on, which I experience a lot as well, you can find a spot right here that's quite comfortable actually. So curling your fingertips in, and also if you do have something going on, you can also ensure practice, you can still practice this by just resting and firmly visualizing your arms being moved. So you can also do one arm and visualize the other. So there's always a way to do this that's powerful, and our energy knows not the difference between our imagination and reality. So and the stronger you can focus that, the more the more power you have to shape your own reality. So, that's kind of an argument to the visualization is not necessarily less powerful than the thing. Anyway, curl your fingertips in, just the tips, pressing them on the mounds of the fingers there, and pull the thumbs back in, pulling them away from the other fingers, separating the ego from the other energies of the fingers. So we're going to bring your arms down for a moment. We're going to use a breath called the breath of fire. So this is a powerful, energizing breath, not to be used if you are pregnant or menstruating. So start with focusing on the out breath, maybe panting like a dog. Notice how that affects the navel. So the out breath comes, the navel pumps in. So it's not so much about how powerfully you pump your navel. You can get a powerful breath whether your navel's really moving that much or just a little bit. And then once you develop a rhythm with that, maybe faster, it may be slower, your own pace is always the key here for you. You can close your mouth and do it through the nose. And any time that breath doesn't feel right, it's dizzying, or it doesn't feel like you're getting enough air, you can take some long deep breaths and come back to it whenever you can. Or just use long deep breaths for the practices if you need to. So coming into our posture, sitting back on your sits bones, so your spine feels nice and tall without exerting any effort with your back muscles. You're just resting on your spine, shoulders are dropped back, and then from there, bring the arms out to 60, curl the fingertips in, pull those thumb tips back. Close your eyes, focus up and in at the third eye. Tuck your chin and gently begin breath of fire. Continuing the breath of fire, the arms are telescoping out like a big V. And imagine the emphasis, the effort is like on the out motion, not so much in the holding up of arms, but in the reaching out even further. So we're doing the 3-minute version of this for this video. If you're new to this, you can totally start with 30 seconds or 1 minute. We're at 45 seconds right here. Continue going. We can bring the mind, especially to combat any tiredness or tension that may be popping up, bringing your mind to suck and numb as you breathe. Allowing the corners of your mouth to gently curl up, sealing off the pelvic floor. Gently lifts the pelvic floor so it causes the energy to cycle through your body instead of dropping down and out of your body. Last minute. Almost there. If your body starts to shake a little, that is perfectly fine. This is a great way for the nervous system to reset itself from any previous fears that it may be experiencing, or even subconsciously. 20 seconds. Telescoping those arms out. Powerful breath. Inhale, draw the arms up overhead, touching the thumb tips together, and then stretching the fingertips all the way straight up. Inhale a little more. Stretch the spine, get taller. And as you exhale, comb the fingers down through the energy field, the body, the aura. And allow your fingers to touch the floor or your chair. And make like a puddle. Allow all and any tension just to seep out of you back into the earth. Allowing your spine to hold you and your muscles to relax. And giving yourself a conscious thank you. And you've done a great job. There's no reason or need to hold the tension. And shaking hands, shoulders, around in circles. Just ensuring any energy is flowing. Coming back to stillness. Hands can be up or down on your knees. Down for grounding, up to receive. If that powerful exercise made you feel at all woozy, just put palms down on your knees. Sitting it back into your sits bones. Breathing deeply. And notice yourself again. No judgments. Stepping away from what you think it should be, or you should be at this moment. Because we can only become fully present when we honor how we are in this moment. And not running from it anymore. And we can only feel the pilot, our natural pilot wave of pleasure, if we can face each moment and not subconsciously be